What's going on, guys? Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi kicked out. And if it does that again, there's some high winds by me, and I live right by the water, and sometimes the electric not so good. Oh boy. And now I got an echo. How are we doing, guys? When we get back now, we got Contreras, we got Schwarber, we got Walker, and we got Camillero. What do you guys think? Camillero versus Schwarber. Who's going to take it? Contreras looked pretty comfortable as well. So the home run derby is upon us right now on Netflix. So while we have a little break in the action, leave any of your comments. Super chats get noticed the most. If any of you guys want to participate in the show, also, I'm going to be doing the New York Yankees report card show in the next couple of days. I'm just doing the prep work for it now, but I'm going to be giving all the players, the 2026 Yankee first half Yanks, a grade. And I noticed today I'm a little bit of a pushover as a teacher. When I put the grades down, I should have been a little harsher, I think. So it's going to be great. Get your guys' feedback on all of that. Also, I am working on some live interactive shows with the members. So what I'm thinking about doing is, and you guys let me know how you feel about this. You guys always hear me doing hot takes, right? And I love doing them for you. But what about your hot takes? So I was thinking about this, and this is just an idea I got today, and you guys can think about it. But, like, what about this? What about you guys? Everybody does a hot take for a minute. Everybody puts $5 in to enter. No matter how many guys we get in, we do it for about an hour. Guys or girls that want to do a hot take, they do it live in front of everybody for a minute. You get 60 seconds. And you do a hot take. Then we let the audience vote on who had the best hot take. You get a portion of the giddy when everybody signs up for the $5. We'll send you money. I'm still working out the details. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I see a lot of debate shows and stuff like that. And you guys are always sounding off in the comments, which I appreciate very much. But I want to give you guys a voice as well. And I always grew up listening to AM radio and the talk shows and sports talk and where people call in and stuff like that. So it's not as easy on the app that I have. So I've been working on it. I got some ideas coming up for you guys for the New York Nuts on the membership. But we got home run derby. Schwarber left. New York Yankees, we back. Yeah, Richie Ruggs, I heard they heard about your $10 donation to the court, and they cut my power to my house. Now my Wi-Fi router went, so which rarely happens. I had to go through. You got to go through the pile of mail on your table to see if your bill was paid. But now Ben Rice out of the home run derby, probably the best thing that could have happened to us. And by the way, guys, honestly, if anything, if you just see me cut out of any broadcast, that's what it is. It's the Wi-Fi, because the winds are howling by me by the water tonight. But New York Yankees, and I was saying before I got cut off, was the story about El Duque and getting the Spanish players and Japanese players. You know, the New York Yankees could use some international players on their team, and not to mention all the revenue that it'll bring in. That's why I was surprised that the New York Yankees didn't bite on Murakami. I mean, you know what? 2 years ago when I saw him during the World Baseball Classic, he looked like one of the best first basemen in Major League Baseball if you were to get signed to a contract. But you know what? Yeah. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys are the man, dog. I appreciate you guys. Red Sox fans even liking this liking this show. I feel it. Thank you so much, guys. And let's go hit that like and sub button. Sweet baby Jesus. Now, let's talk about the Yankees and the first half. How are you guys feeling? If you were to give the New York Yankees an overall grade for the first half of the season, what grade would you give the New York Yankees? Also, if you guys even want to talk about what happened with Conor McGregor, let me know about that in the comments, because guess what? I love watching boxing and UFC. In fact, I have been every night after I get done with the New York Minute Sports Show. I've been going through heavyweight fights. I started in 1986 with Larry Holmes. I'm going up the ladder from 1986. Right now, I'm in 94 with it's my next match is going to be George Foreman against Michael Moore. So if any of you guys are boxing fans, I think I'm going to start doing live streams of classic fights because, dude, all I do watch is old fights, old boxing matches like Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward, and and also Antonio Tarver and Bernard Hopkins and Money Mayweather. There was so many good boxers in the last 20 years when I was growing up. Zab Judah, Prince Nassim Hamed. The names go on and on and on. And I love mixed martial arts. I love UFC. I watched them since the first VHS came out with Hoist Gracie. In fact, on my last podcast, I had Dan the Beast Severin and Hoist Gracie, Ken Shamrock, Boss Rutan on my show and stuff like that. So I want to start branching out here at New York Minute. I'm going to be covering NFL wall to wall all season long. We're branching out here. I'm doing this full time now, and especially with the looming strike and everything over our heads. You know what? New York Minute Sports is going to start being more than just baseball. You know baseball is my first love. You know the New York Yankees make me absolutely itch and want me to tear my fucking hair out all the time. So I'm going to be covering them wall to wall no matter what. But the NFL this year, and I understand what I've been doing is I've been covering the Jets and Giants. No one gives a shit. All right? So I'm going to start covering the NFL with Jets and Giants in there. Jets 5 wins, by the way. So let me start knowing, guys, what teams you follow, who you'd like to hear about, what your other interests are, and these live broadcasts are a perfect time to tell me what else you got. Well, everything within reason, tell me what you're into, if you know what I mean. No Diddy. Pause. Within reason, tell me what sports you're into. And also, let me know what you think about the Conor McGregor thing. Was his knee hurt before it? Was it hurt? Was it hurt after? Did Conor hurt his fucking knee in the locker room? Fucking dude, there's one thing about the Conor McGregor thing that I'm going to talk about real quick is the fact that you're never going to be able to reclaim the glory that these guys had. Just the same thing happened with Mike Tyson after he came out of prison and he bit Evander Holyfield in the ear, which I watched the other night. You can never recapture, especially in mixed martial arts, you can never recapture your greatness. It's very rarely done. Bones Jones is one of the few guys that's ever stayed on top for that long. All right, let's get back to the home run derby instead of mixed martial arts talk. And we got Caballero. 10 swings left, 2 home runs. And it's hilarious. People are always like, why do you wear sunglasses during the show? It's like, why do you think? Caballero's up to 3 with 7 swings left. Yes, I am a Jet fan. I am a Jet. Richie Ruggs, no dog fighting. There will be none of that on this show. I like dogs a lot more than humans. Whoa. I used to like the Giants, but a-hole Dart introducing Trump has made okay. So that's a perfect segue. Just to let you guys know. And Joe, it's no big deal. No harm, no foul. But New York Minute Sports is a politics free zone. No religion, no politics. It's run like a bar. I was a bartender for many, many years, okay? We don't get into any of that unless it comes into my purview and I have to deal with it in a sports context. So, that being said, if you're in the comments section, let's stay away from the politics because I will send people to the absolute fucking shadow realm if it talks into political talk. I don't care who you are, right, left, or indifferent. You're out of here. The reason I do stand up, the reason I do this show is I wanted to put a better stimulus, more positivity, some laughs, and some information in a broadcast so you can get away from all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like the last thing I want to do, bro, is after staring at shit all day on my news feed, is get back to my sports show, and it's like, oh, I mean, look at the way that Disney, ESPN wound up, and whatever. They're free, hey, it's free market. They're allowed to do whatever they want. But it's just like, Dan, it's like sports has got an agenda, bro. It's like, and even look at the NFL, how polarized that's become with the NFL and everything. And I get it. But like, I just want my sports to be my sports. I want to stick my head in the sand for an hour and a half a night and watch my Yankees and go absolutely ape shit when they disappoint me. And that's the greatest thing about sports. Like this summer has been dope for sports. You got the World Cup. You got event after event. The weather's been beautiful. We got baseball. You know, like, hey, man, we didn't have baseball during the pandemic. Remember how bad you wanted to go to a game, right? So I say this is a celebration. That's what I try to do with this show, New York Minute Sports. It's fun, dude. I know I get serious. I know I get mental. But, like, my main goal here is, one, to entertain you guys. Two, is to get your mind off of your shit in your life. Like, you got to unplug. And I was even saying this during my show when people were like, I'm giving up on the Yankees this year. If you're not going to watch the Yankees, I'll watch them for you, bud. You know, I'll bear that cross for you guys. And that's what I do. That's why I'm here every single night doing the post-game show for you. All right, let's get back to this home run derby. Camillero finished with 5. Now we got Walker. Yeah, but being a Jet fan, and this is how silly this is. All right, Walker's got 13 swings left. He's only got 1 home run, not doing well. Surprised he got out of the first round. Ben Rice, though, Jazz Chisholm, Ben Rice, back-to-back years for the Yankees doing the home run derby. It's like, dude, enough Yankees doing the home run derby, bro. We've had enough in our lifetime. Let somebody else do it. Shohei Ohtani gets to sit home. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets to fucking sit out on the game. If it's anybody in Major League Baseball that needs to sit out a fucking couple of games, it's the New York Yankees players with all the injuries they've had. You look at Ben Rice, huffing and puffing, all out of gas. Like, that's what we need this young kid doing. And I've said it before, too. That's why Cam sitting out this All-Star game is great. Max Fried last year, he ran out of gas at the end of the year. He had to pitch the All-Star game. It's like, no, that guy needs a week and a half off. For bro, game means nothing. Look at that stroke. Pause. Jordan Walker's up to 6 now. Jordan Walker's off to the finals. Wow. Oh, by the way, these earth-shattering interviews after the home run derby, you want to get a real groundbreaking interview out of somebody, asking them to describe what they just did in the home run derby. Oh my God, how'd you do that? I you look so darn relaxed. Now, actually, my asshole's about this big and I'm nervous as fuck, but hey, God bless us all. And this broad, big of the hoops, you know what the rest. You're going into the home run derby in the finals. Who helped you get to this point? Not you. That's nice. He's giving love to his parents. That Phillies hat with the green looks atrocious. Is there nothing better than a Yankee hat? I don't think so. All right, guys, we got a little break in the action with the home run derby right now. Let's see what the odds are, shall we? For those so inclined. By the way, everyone was like, you watch the Yankees so much, you should start putting money on them. As soon as I were to do that, I'd lose and jinx the Yankees. Also, let me know in the comments below, how do you guys feel about that? I know a lot of Yankee fans, they would not bet against the New York Yankees. I know guys that if they know the Yankees are going to lose, they bet against them. So, what do you think? If the Yankees are going to lose, should you put some coin in your pocket, or do you feel like it's sacrilegious to bet against your own team? And also, what does everybody think about the Netflix coverage so far? You know what though? Like, I'm gonna date myself again. Let me tell a little tale for the younger people watching this show. I don't know if you've been on this planet long enough to know what an OTB is, off track betting. My old man used to bring me into that place, and there was a smoking room because like smoking just got banned indoors. I might have been like 16. We're in Manhattan, and it's the Belmont Stakes, and we're at a wedding, and we go to Manhattan, and my dad tells me to put money on a horse. I'm like, yeah, I'm like 16. I'm walking through Manhattan. My dad gives me a shitload of money. I go to the OTB. It is like the Twilight Zone in this OTB. Okay. I just want you to think an OTB in the middle of Manhattan. Think about the clientele that would be in there. So I put the money on the horse. We hit for like 6K. Bro, that walk back was the most like I was walking back with like a suitcase of money. 6 grand in 1998 is a lot of money. Okay. And I almost didn't go back to the wedding. But the greatest thing about the OTB is you can put money on the horses. When we were on the lacrosse team in college, we used to go to the OTB. We used to take like $6 that we had left in our pocket and try to double our money that night to get some beer. Fantastic. Betting on the ponies, man. Betting on the ponies, betting on the ponies. And that's another thing that's kind of crazy. What about Bryce Harper doing this whole gambling thing? Sending the videos to people on FanDuel, and this one guy has lost $1.6 million. And he's suing them for like predatory practices. It's like, that's why they call it gambling. 14th and Union Square. Nothing but losers. Yo, Richie Ruggs knows the OTB I went to. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't like I'm not a big gambler, man. I'll take action, but like on Sundays, I'll take $15 and I'll put it on 3 different teams. It's a sucker bet. I know it's a loser. But like my whole thing is like if I were to put $15 on it every weekend, do a 3-leg parlay, I'll hit on one of them for like $300-400. It'd be enough money to throw around for the whole season because you're gonna lose. It's a matter of when. I'm great at a casino though, bro. As soon as I win, see ya. I'm out. Bye bye now. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story real quick. Me and a buddy of mine were driving down Long Island Expressway. We passed that place, Jake's 58. He's never even gambled before in his life. He's like, you know what? I've never been to a casino. I'd like to check it out. I'd like to just play roulette once in my life and be done. So I was like, all right, come on. So I turned the car over, go to Jake's 58, teaching him how roulette works. So I put my money, it's all electronic, which is terrible. But I put it in, and I put it on black 2 for Jeter, right? Number 2 is my number. I bet on Jeter for number 2 all the time. Looking at it, I lose. I'm like, I was looking at the wrong TV. I hit for like $640. I pick my ticket up out. I look at it. I go, holy shit. I thought the decimal point was off. My buddy I was with that I was supposed to show how to gamble, I go, we're leaving. He starts laughing. I go, no, I'm not fucking around. We're leaving. I've been in Jake's 58 for a total of 12 minutes, won $600+ I'll never step foot back in the place. You leave a winner, folks. Remember that. Leave a winner. All right, let's get back to the home run derby. We got Schwarber against Contreras. Schwarber just hits moonshots, bro. And he's that, he's the analytics baby, this guy. This is a 52 home run leadoff hitter. That shit still bothers me. Like, why is Kyle Schwarber not a 3 hitter? I don't know if they're still leading him off in Philly. But Don Mattingly has really done a great job with the Phillies, man. Turned them right around. And that leads into the Yankees. I'm not saying that they were going to get Don Mattingly or anything like that, but like, change for change's sake in baseball is huge. Schwarber's just hitting bombs, moonshots now. It's tough to beat a guy in a home run derby that takes batting practice in this place. Oh, man. Another one. Schwarber's starting to get hot. He's got 9 swings left and 3 home runs. And Worth looks like a homeless man. Oh, he's lighting up. He's on fire now. He's on fire. 4 home runs, 8 swings left. Ooh. Ripped a hole in the camera. There's like this lip 2 feet in front of his feet. Oh, look at that fucking hit. Moonshots. 5 home runs, 6 swings left. 5-5-5 deal. Bro. Gone. To the Liberty Bell. 6 home runs, 5 swings left. Oh, my God. It's out of here. This is a home run hitter. These are the guys that should be in the home run derby. Holy shit. Bro, when you hit a baseball with a wooden bat like you're playing wiffle ball in your backyard, that's just special. Yeah, this is cool. Oof. It's going to take somebody's head off. That's not even going to be a home run. Holy shit. 8 home runs, 408 feet at about 1,000 miles an hour. Another one from Schwarber to right field in the upper deck. Nah. Dude. This cameraman, by the way, is doing good. They position these cameras to make everything look like it's going to be out of the stadium. Schwarber's got 9 home runs, 1 swing left. Ooh, outside. Yo, Pena needs to chill with those Penaritos. Ooh, catcher just got it in the chops, and he's got to keep going. Did you see that? Oh, and he pops it up. Schwarber finishes with 9 home runs. My 9. Jim Cott. My 9. All right, it's Wilson Contreras this time. And you know what's funny is Wilson Contreras kind of got a similar swing to Kyle Schwarber does, but from the opposite side of the plate. And the bat they use looks similar. I got to get more coffee. I'll be right back. What the hell is he talking? He's doing his best Reggie Miller, looking like the Joker? The fuck does that even mean? Yo, is the crowd getting in? Dude, there is a lot of Philly fans there. This is great. And now they're screwing with Contreras from the Red Sox. This is amazing. Yeah, so what I was saying before, change for change's sake is pretty good. You know, look at what Don Mattingly's doing with the Phillies. And sometimes you just need a different voice in there just to wake guys up. Bro, listen to the audio on this. There's a bunch of Philly fans just jeering Contreras now. Like, whoa. That's got to do something to him. Ooh, that was tattooed to center field. Now I'm ahead 3 seconds. I'm time traveling here at New York Minute Sports. Have you watched sports in the future? Watch sports in the past, present, and future here at New York Minute Sports. There you go. That's a deep one to left. 2 home runs, 10 swings left. Well, now that's going to be an interesting conversation. If after this 9-game winning streak of the Boston Red Sox, are they going to be sellers at the trade deadline? Because I think still in the AL East, I think it's going to be a 3-headed monster with the Red Sox, Yankees, and Toronto. I still am not counting Toronto out. Now Contreras is hitting the groove. He just literally dented the foul pole in left field. He's got 6 swings left and 6 home runs. Ooh. Man, these Philly fans are sticking it to him. I love this. You know, Garrett Crochet gets healthy at the right time, gets traded from the Red Sox that can push a team over the edge like the Dodgers. You still got Scooble being talked about, but then the Tigers could win the Central. Guardians came back from 13 down last year. Yo, Contreras just got into a stride. 7 home runs, 2 swings left. That's gone. 8. Kyle Schwarber has 9. He's got 2 swings left. Swung on. Oh, he didn't get a piece of that. Pop to right field. Not going out. He's got 1 swing left. 8 home runs. Schwarber's got 9. My 9. The Philly fans get on their feet. Busting his balls. Yep. Take a big, deep breath. This is the guy that you hate when he's on another team and you love when he's on your team. If this guy wore pinstripes, I'd love him. Takes one. Takes a breath. There's a little bit of drama in the home run derby. Oh, he almost hit him. His own guy almost hit him. Fucking wake him up. A little inside. Let's go. I like this. More inside pitches in the home run derby than I've seen all season long. Just missed it. Schwarber going to the final round. I like that little inside pitch. Home run derby. I feel that. Sweet baby Jesus is giving the Yankees a D plus. Richie Ruggs giving the Yankees for the first half a C plus. Let me know what grade you're giving the New York Yankees for the first half of the season. Just like I said, I'm going to be doing the report card show for the New York Yankees in the next couple of days, just doing the prep work. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just getting pictures of all the Yankees and then putting their stats up. Like I said, I am the producer, director, performer, and editor of New York Minute Sports. It's a one-man show around here, literally and figuratively. All right. We got Walker and Schwarber facing off in the finals. Who do you guys like? Is the fix in for the home guy? And how are you guys liking the broadcast on Netflix tonight? This isn't bad. I got to admit, it's a little more entertaining than I thought it would be. I like the fact that they went back to the old format. And you know what? I don't know about you guys, but the Rays, can they do this all season long? Because it's like, when you got Cedric Mullins hitting in the cleanup spot for you, like, how long can you keep that up for? How long can you keep that competitive for? And, remember when the Orioles had, like, Brian Roberts playing second base, and I think, like, 2015, 2010, and they'd finish the first half of the season great, gangbusters, and then they'd fall off a cliff. That's usually the Orioles' MO. But the Tampa Bay Rays kind of did the same thing last year. You remember they opened up the season, like 21-3 or something? And then they wound up not even making the playoffs last year. So it is a lot of smoke and mirrors with Tampa Bay. They have a $100 million payroll. And these guys play baseball. They put the ball in play. They play smart defense. It's the island of misfit toys, but these guys play fundamental baseball that the Yankees don't. And I don't even know how to describe the way that the Yankees play, because it's like this Frankenstein between a computer and the eyeball test, and you either got to shit or get off the pot. Like the fact Trent Grisham's still hitting in the leadoff spot is sacrilegious. That guy should be in the 5 spot. Funny, MLB The Show, I stopped buying it like 3 years ago because like every single sports game, it just gets worse and worse. They just change the rosters. But I was playing the free version last night, 2026, and I was allowed to make the lineups. And I was thinking about the show when I was making the lineup. I had Cody Bell. Who did I have? Paul Goldschmidt, Caballero, Ben Rice in my 1, 2, 3. Like, what are we doing here? Like, old baseball can still be played in Major League Baseball, and the Rays are proof positive of that. Even the Blue Jays last year, even the Dodgers 2 years ago. I know the Dodgers are a super team, but they put the ball in play, and they purposely did that. So the Yankees, man, lack of concentration, mediocre pressure from the manager. I think it's all intertwined. I'm going to be really breaking it down, like I said, on the report card show. But let me know what you think the Yankees earned for the first half of the season. I'd like to get a little litmus test from you guys. All right, Chargers giving them a B minus, all things considered. Injuries have to take into consideration. Johnny G says no, the Rays will slump by August. Man, for the Rays are the best in the East, so hot and cold. Yeah, you don't know how this East is gonna fare. Are the Red Sox gonna keep their hot ways? I mean, the Toronto Blue Jays look like they're in last place. A lot of people were talking shit about the Toronto Blue Jays, talking about how they were going to own the Yankees this year, and you got the Blue Jays in the last place. And it's been a surprise. I thought it was going to be a 1-2-3 Toronto Blue Jays, Red Sox, and Yankees in the East, but it has not been that way. Oh, look, they're bringing out Ryan Howard and former Philly Bobby Abreu, former Yankee Bobby Abreu. That's the thing. I want you to think about this for a second. Bobby Abreu was a throw-in at right field on a deal. Like Brian Cashman had to do zero to get this guy. And Bobby Abreu was like an afterthought. Dude, how much money would Bobby Abreu make in today's game? Bobby Abreu is kind of like Juan Soto, if you think about it. Let me look up Bobby Abreu's stats. Netflix just has Michael Buffer on retainer. All right. So Bobby Abreu played 3 years for the New York Yankees. Bobby Abreu hit 16, 20, 15 home runs for the Yankees. What was his average, though? His batting average? Okay. 330, 283, 296 on base. Let me zoom in. I'm going to go. So he was a Yankee. Bobby Abreu was a Yankee from 2006 all the way till 2008. Okay. So this is what, dude, in 2006, Bobby Abreu only had 52 strikeouts the whole season. He hit 330. He had an on base of 419. He had a slugging of 507 and an OPS of 926. Holy shit. Then the next year, Bobby Abreu hits 283. He has a big drop off. 115 strikeouts, 369, 445. He was hurt. 296 as an average. Holy shit. 86 strikeouts, 371, 471, 843. Had a wins above replacement, 2.7, 2.7, 3.2 for the New York Yankees. What did he do? But like for the Phillies, for the 4 years before that, he hit 308, 300, 301, 316, 335, 312. This is his OPS for 8 years in a row with the Phillies. 906, 995, 970, 936, 934, 971. Holy shit, 926, 879, 886, 877. Bro, that's crazy numbers. That's crazy work. What's his overall for his career? So Bobby Abreu's career numbers: home runs 288, hits 2470, lifetime batting average of 291, on base 395, slugging 475, OPS of 870, 400 stolen bases and 1,300 RBIs, 1,400 runs. That's some serious work from Bobby Abreu. Schwarber's up, 15 swings left. Huge moonshot. It is fun watching him launch balls into the crowd. To be honest, with the way the Yankees have played this season, we haven't seen this a lot, even though they lead the American League in home runs. Ooh, that one's gone. This is why he has 50 home runs a year. Just like Yankee Stadium, Phillies is kind of the same way. Gone. Oh, see, now he's in the cage downstairs, the player from St. Louis. Don't you think that you've had enough swings today? Like, I don't know about you guys, but if you play golf, I play golf, and I hit around anywhere between 78 and 84, depending on the day. So that being said, I don't go to the driving range. I practice my putting. I think I only have a finite amount of good swings in me all day. And I'm not trying to compare myself to a professional athlete, but like I never understood that. Like guys on the sideline with football, they repeat the same motion, throwing the ball the whole time, throwing the ball the whole time. I don't know. Like, wouldn't you like? I could understand like staying hot and stuff like that. Put a jacket on, maybe take some dry swings and stuff like that. But he's like hitting downstairs. I don't know. Aren't you going to run out of gas? Casey, he didn't do so hot. Kind of did exactly what we thought he was going to do. Ben's a good hitter, not really a home run hitter. I mean, he just puts the barrel on the ball so much that he's going to lift balls and they're going to be home runs, especially in Yankee Stadium. But he's more of a doubles hitter, high average guy. He does have power. Don't get me wrong, but he's still young too. Look, Kyle, look at the batting styles that made it to the championship tonight in the home run derby. These are the kind of guys that are good at this. And it's cool that Bryce Harper did it this year. Because just like the dunk contest in the NBA, a lot of guys stay away from it because it screws your swing up. And guys would rather take the time off and rest up. Whoa. Just saw some young Philly fan. He must have been about 12 in the crowd. This must be awesome. Watching your boy Schwarber in the home run derby in Phillies growing up. It's pretty cool. Dude, Schwarber's he's getting his money's worth every time he hits it. Dude, they should have the speed of the swing, launch angle, all that shit. They should have all the goodies right above the home runs and stuff. Like, they should have a lot more of that. Schwarber's got 10, one swing left. Ooh, let's one go. Stadium's really quiet. Contact. We've got contact. 11 home runs. Bro, this place is loaded with Philly fans. Did a lot of people not show up for the All-Star game? Is this going to be like a Philly thing the whole weekend? Whoa! Is it going to go? Yep. Oh, it's just short. It's weird. They have that advertisement right in front of the wall, and then they have a railing that goes up. Kind of looks like there's a dip in between it, but it's not. All right, now we get the kid from St. Louis. Schwarber finishes with 11. I don't think this kid from St. Louis is going to beat 11. Like, do you guys see any other fans other than Phillies fans in the audience tonight? It's not like that when I remember the home run derby in Yankee Stadium with Josh Hamilton. There's a lot of people there from other teams. That's pretty cool. They do have it. What is that? They have like this drone trail cam, which is kind of cool that I just saw. That's a cool graphic, Netflix. It's almost like it's trailing the baseball, but behind it by like 100 feet. Let's look at Kyle Schwarber's numbers real quick. Since 2022, he's got his home runs 46, 47, 38, 56. He's got 32 already this year. These are RBIs 94, 104, 104, 132, 59 already this season. Now, let's look at that batting average, which nobody cares about it other than me. He hit, I guess this is the perfect example of the whole batting average means nothing in baseball. He hit 197 in 2023. He had 47 home runs and 104 RBIs. His win above replacement was 0.7. So he's an anomaly that year. This shows that batting average means nothing, but then his value in wins above replacement is nothing. Thank that he was a DH that year, so maybe that decreases it. But, like, what do you guys think? If you hit 197 and you still have 47 bombs and 100 RBIs, does it matter if you're hitting 197? I don't think so. And that just shows how crazy it is. He won the MVP that year. He struck out 215 times. Like, what if that guy hit 230? What would his numbers be like? That would be insane. And that just proves that whenever he does hit the ball, it's over the fence or it's for an RBI. If you have that batting average and you have 100 RBIs, that's insane. Living in Westchester County wants to know where Mr. Potato Head is. He's probably resting his little spud on a pillow somewhere, resting his eyes, thinking about Trent Grisham. Oh, Richie Ruggs reminds me of the last shot in 61, and that's a home run. Yeah, 61. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the Billy Crystal directed movie 61, it's about the Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle chase for 61 home runs. Outstanding movie. Barry Pepper is Roger Maris in it. Awesome performance. Billy Crystal, like I said, directs it. And also, little factoid for the movie 61, it was filmed in Tiger Stadium because they were about to knock it down. And for you guys that are too young to remember, man, Tiger Stadium was dope. Okay. It had these 3-level bleachers, but they were straight up like a wall. And it had this facade on top, and you could hit it out. And Cecil Fielder made a living of sending balls up there. Kirk Gibson also did. But they filmed it at Tiger Stadium right before they knocked it down, and it kind of had that old New York Yankee stadium feeling because it was built around the same time. Yeah, Tiger Stadium was cool. All right, Walker's up. Longest home run of the night, 468 feet. It's a bomb. Wonder if they got the Goldilocks balls popping off tonight. Holy shit. Jordan Walker's got 74 RBIs already this year? Wow. Slugging a 532. Holy shit. All good, Dave. You can call me. Just don't call me late for supper. Dave thinks, I think you're in Michael K's head permanently rent free. Well, there's a shitload of space in K's head. So it's easy to take up some space. It's like the Wild West up there in that potato. That little spud of his. Oof. I really hope that Mike's at Fanatics Fest on Thursday. That would be fantastic. Gonna run into him and Jazz. Jordan Walker's got 10 swings left, 3 home runs. Whoa, and it's gone. The home runs. The announcer, this new swing format's great. It's the old format, dipshit. It's the old new format. It's what they do nowadays. They repackage the same package of shit and give it to you and go, hey, it's new. It's like, no. They were doing this a while ago. You guys had to go and fiddle fuck with it and have breaks, have times. When it's time to hit a home run with a jetpack on, why don't we just play some baseball? Actually, when I was a kid on ESPN, they had classic sports on ESPN. And they had the original home run derby from the 60s. And it had like Harlem Killebrew, Mickey Mantle. Name the guy. Hank Aaron was on the show. It was in black and white. They showed the reruns. And what they would do is they'd have a home run derby, and they would play a 9-inning baseball game. It probably took place in spring training or the off season. They would pre-record them, and it would be like Roger Maris against Mickey Mantle. And they would play a 9-inning game in an empty stadium, and they would keep score like that. Every swing that you made contact with the ball, If it wasn't a home run, it was an out, and that's how they would play the game. And it was like home run derby challenge, bro. It was dope. All right, Walker's got 2 swings left. Takes one. Bobby Abreu looks like he ate the old Bobby Abreu. Swung on. It's crushed to left center. Got 8, 1 swing left. Well, he's got to go on a 3 home run streak right here. Tall task. Swung on. Deep to center. Is it going to make it? Gone. 9 home runs. He got his money's worth on that. 407 feet. Takes one. He's got 9 home runs. Needs 2 more to tie. Ooh, takes one inside. Swung on. Deep to left center. Gone. 10 home runs. 1 swing left. 1 away from tying Schwarber. And 2 to win it. Is he going to break the heart of the Phillies fans in Philadelphia tonight? We got late drama here in the home run derby, folks. For a guy that didn't want to watch the home run derby, I'm into it now. 10 home runs, 1 swing left. Swung on. Deep to left field. Tie ball game. Jordan Walker, with 8 home runs and 1 swing left, comes back all the way to tie it with 11. Now he can stick the dagger in the Philadelphia Phillies fans' heart. Packed stadium. Takes one. 11 home runs. 1 more swing over the fence. Wins it. Takes another one. High drama in the home run derby. Swung on. It's high. It's deep to left field. Jordan Walker walks it off and wins the 2026 home run derby. We got some drama for you, mama. Philadelphia, how you doing now? Bang, bang! Jordan Walker turns Philadelphia Stadium into a mausoleum. You can hear a rat fart. And no, that's not the Philadelphia fans. That's hearing a pin drop in Philadelphia tonight after Jordan Walker, 72 RBIs on the season, walks off, no pun intended, with the victory tonight. And that's where I leave you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live broadcast. Thank you so much for watching me on the New York Yankees postgame show. And thank you for all the people that have been there since day one and our New York Nuts and joined the membership show. Thank you for the super chats tonight. Special shout out to Richie Ruggs putting the $10 in. Putting the $10 in for the hard work. Much appreciated. And towards the legal fees, if I ever play the NBA Finals again, much appreciated. And remember, you can go over to NEWYRKIN on Instagram. Anywhere in that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway, you can find this face. Lucky you. Also, the New York Nuts merch store. It's the beautiful blue link underneath the title in the description. All the T-shirts shown during the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. And have you become a New York Nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. And Mike was sick today, but we got the membership show, baseball show coming up for you. Don't worry, we won't leave you high and dry. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada.